Max, you get some dogs for this week. Maximus, it's good.
Cool. Well,
Okay.
let's do this thing.
Okay, let's do this. Hello there, and welcome to episode 2 of the Production Meeting podcast with myself, Michael, and
Myself, Jess.
how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. You?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Just chilling because it's finally the
Yeah, just
weekend.
chilling. Finally, the weekend. We had such a busy week.
Honestly.
Yeah, and a development on comments made last episode. I'm kind of okay with visual effects now. I
Nice.
don't absolutely despise it now.
Yeah, I mean it's all right. There's there's elements of it that gets a bit of a pain, but yeah, there's elements of it that are kind of fun because you've got the creative style.
Yeah, once you get into the flow of it, once you start getting yourself into a rhythm, then it becomes a lot easier.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so shall we get into what have we been watching?
Yeah.
So, HB, what have you been watching?
Still been watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Very much enjoying that.
Cool.
I've kind of been trying to look for movies that I've watched before, like years ago, to try and have a bit of nostalgia, I guess. I watched Now You See Me this week, and that was quite good. And I was like, oh my god, I remember this. And it's so exciting to watch because.
Oh yeah, I remember. I remember Now You See Me. That was such a good film.
Mm-hmm. Such interesting shots there as well.
Yeah, definitely. Right. So, I have 3 prepared weekly recommendations for this week. 2 of them are on Disney Plus currently. So my first weekly recommendation is Marvel Studios' WandaVision on Disney Plus. It's a very good series delving into loss and bereavement and stuff like that, and adding a little bit of that superhero flair to it. My second recommendation is The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. The finale just happened yesterday, as of the recording of this episode. And yeah, it is very political in terms of its main themes of racism and legacy. So yeah, watch at your own risk, because I find that you can be easily triggered by it, by some of the topics brought up. My third recommendation is Die Hard, classic Christmas film. I will not have it any other way. You cannot convince me that Die Hard is not a Christmas film. So yeah, that's my recommendations. Do you have any?
Yeah. Okay. So recently I watched Outer Banks, and it was really good. It's on Netflix. It's about a group of teens that kind of go on their own path in life and kind of come across a few obstacles, really. It's really good, really action-packed, a lot of romance in there as well, so it's quite a nice little, there's quite
Cool.
nice little storylines in there. So yeah, go ahead and watch it on Netflix. It's really good.
Cool. Yeah, I haven't watched much this week. It's in the past 2 weeks, to be honest. It's just been work.
Honestly, we're coming into the end of the college year now, and yeah,
it's full steam ahead.
Uh-huh.
Full steam ahead on the home stretch. Right, well, shall we get into some news?
Yeah.
I've got 2 main bits of news. So the first is to do with the upcoming Marvel film Thor: Love and Thunder. We have a new cast member announced.
Ooh.
We have the character of Zeus, the Norse god of thunder, being played by Russell Crowe.
Interesting.
Yeah, and Christian Bale was announced earlier to be a god killer. I forget his name, and Russell Crowe did say that his role was going to be nothing more than a cameo. So yeah, we can't expect the mighty god of lightning to last long. Whereas I God of Thunder, Thor probably will, because main character, plot armor. Second piece of news that I have has to do with the Oscars. So as of the recording of this episode, it is the 24th of April. The Oscars are happening tomorrow on Sunday the 25th. And Elton John has announced that he'll be throwing an Oscar party.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, everyone's invited. It's $15.99 for a ticket. And yeah, they have a dress code. They have a dress code, even though you're going to be sitting on the sofa. Sequins are a must. And yeah, everyone's invited.
I mean, I guess it's an excuse to dress up fancy.
Yeah, it's something you haven't worn about in lockdown, stuff like that.
Exactly. Ah.
And one more piece of news that was brought up is the Brits. The Brits are going forward. They are happening sometime next month when 4,000 frontline workers are all invited. They have to have a negative COVID test going in, and they have to have a COVID test coming out as well. So yeah, we can expect a lot from the Brits. Who do you think's going to get? Who do you think's going to perform?
Oh, I'm not sure really. I just I don't like to guess at things like this. I like to leave it as a kind of surprise and get excited at the time. So I'm very excited to
Yeah,
see what
I
it's.
know that it was shown on the Late Late Show with James Corden that a certain KSI has got a Brit nomination.
Ooh, yeah, I heard about
Yes,
that. Damn.
yeah, apparently him with Youngblood and Polo G. His
Yeah,
latest song Patience has got nominated for a Brit award. It's either the song or him as an artist have been nominated for a Brit.
yeah.
So yeah, we could see a performance from him live at the Brits next month. Okay, moving on to some trailer releases. I have been keeping an eye on the trailer releases for the past 2 weeks, and I have picked out 5 new films that have had trailers in the past 2 weeks. First one that I've pointed out was Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead. It's going to be a reboot or like a sequel to Army of the Dead. Stars Dave Bautista.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's coming out on Netflix on May 21st.
Netflix is on Netflix.
It's going to be on Netflix May 21st.
I can watch it. Yay!
Yes. Although everything else on the current list is going to be either in theaters or on HBO Max.
Yeah.
So the next film that was announced was The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard. Very convoluted name. It is a sequel to the film The Hitman's Bodyguard, starring Ryan Reynolds and Samuel L. Jackson. That is going to be in theaters during what I call the movie resurgence summer. The summer of 21 is going to be a film resurgence because this is coming out June 16th. Next film, probably the biggest, or well, yeah, one of the biggest out of this current list, is Fast and Furious 9, and that will be in theaters June 25th. The penultimate trailer that I've found, and is one that I am most certainly hyped for, is Marvel's Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. I'm super excited for this because this is something that Marvel's never done before. They haven't really done like a martial arts style film before.
Ooh,
And it looks stunning.
Mm.
And you can expect that September 3rd. And the final, most recent trailer that actually came out Thursday, I think. Thursday or yesterday. And that is The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It.
Ooh, that sounds exciting. Sorry, I get excited about that.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. This is said to be the darkest and the most frightening Conjuring film to date, and you can expect that June 4th or in theaters and HBO Max.
Nice. I can't wait. That's going to be really exciting.
Yeah. And if it's on HBO Max, chances are it's probably going to be on Sky Cinema here in the UK.
Yeah.
That's what they did with the Snyder Cut.
Woo.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
So yeah, that was the trailer releases for the past 2 weeks.
Cool.
Okay, moving on to our final section for today. Some quick fire questions for the hosts. So each of us have 5 questions that we're going to ask each other. And yeah, you'll know a lot more about us by the end of it. I'll start with a very, very simple one. What's your favorite film?
Oh, this is a difficult one because I don't like to pick favorites when it comes to films. And Now You See Me is one that is up there, and I really enjoyed that one. It's got to be one of my favorite films. but I don't think I have an exact favorite. I'm sorry, but I just can't choose a favorite.
Yes, fair enough. It's fair enough. Everybody's has difficulties when it comes to picking their favorite film.
Yeah, I just like so many. Now You See Me is definitely up there though. Really,
Yeah.
really recommend it. Cool. Well, my question is, what is your favorite part of creating projects in media?
Oh God, has to be. I think it has to be like the pre-production phase, just making the idea and seeing it all come together.
Yeah, definitely. It's very fulfilling.
Yeah, very, very fulfilling. Creating that idea
Mm,
and sort of cultivating it and bringing it into something that is feasible, that's feasibly producible.
yeah.
That's got to be my favorite part of production. My second question is practical effects or special effects?
Oh, now we've done both of these recently, and I actually preferred special effects. Generally, I just like that stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like it's very exciting as well to kind of create and then see the outcome after. I love seeing the outcome of stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So my second question is a question choosing between three things. What do you prefer, film, TV, or animation?
You know me. I'm gonna go for animation.
Yeah, I thought you would.
I'm an anime buff. You know I'm gonna go for animation.
I thought
It's
you would.
just
I just thought I'd throw in film and TV there as well, just to see if it would.
yeah, just like the the amount of effort that animators go with, especially when it's like 2D, the
Mm,
amount of effort it takes to create sort of drawn media is just stunning, especially ones that look spectacular. I can name like dozens of anime that do that,
mm.
but obviously this is not an anime podcast, unfortunately.
Yeah. No,
So yeah,
animation is very cool. I have to agree.
one of these episodes, I am going to dedicate a section to just educating people about anime.
Do it. Be cool.
That's probably going to be like Michael's weekly anime lessons,
Yeah,
bi-weekly anime lessons. Yeah.
honestly.
Okay. My third question is what is your favorite um, TV show? Yeah, there's a theme with these questions.
My
Yeah.
favorite TV show. Well, there's the obvious that I could say Glee, love it, the music in it. I love like TV shows, films that include a lot of music. But actually
Yeah.
now I wouldn't say Glee is my favorite.
Ooh.
I know the audience, some of the audience will be very surprised at that because I kind of always really loved Glee and it made me really happy. But actually, there's some TV show that has overtaken it now. Brooklyn Nine-Nine
Ooh.
has to be my favorite TV
Oh,
show.
of course.
It's so
Rises from the
funny.
shadows.
It's hilarious. I can't like everybody was trying to tell me to watch it, and I was like, no, I won't enjoy it. I finally stepped up and watched it, and I really love it. It's great. It's really funny.
Yeah, I prefer Scrubs, and my parents probably prefer Schitt's Creek on Netflix.
Yeah, I haven't watched them. I should probably watch them at some point.
Scrubs is absolutely amazing, although it's only available on Disney Plus right now.
Mm,
So yeah,
I'll see.
grab yourself a Disney Plus subscription, and you'll be able to see the birth child of Friends and Grey's Anatomy.
Yes. I mean, I'm gonna
Okay,
have to do it now, aren't I?
yes, you are,
Yeah.
especially with your very sketchy ways of watching One Division that we're not going to go into.
Yeah, I'll find my ways to watch all the programs you recommended so far.
Yeah.
And so should everybody out there listening right now. Go and check out our recommendations. They're really good.
Yes, we're totally not passive aggressively recommending. We're recommending, we're not forcing. Definitely not forcing. Okay, your turn for the questions.
Yeah, my third question. Do you prefer filming on cameras or phones?
Oh,
I know,
I'd
difficult.
say they both have their merits.
Yeah.
Working on phones, you're trading off quality for just the ease of use.
Hmm.
And with cameras, it's the opposite. You're trading the ease of use for the quality. Although I do prefer working with a camera because it feels a lot more professional. Like
Yeah.
if you're filming on a phone, it just feels a lot less professional. Like I expect to do vlogs on a phone and
Mm,
actual filming on a camera.
yeah. I get
So yeah, that'll be. So yeah, I prefer working on a camera rather than a phone.
interesting. Very cool. I kind of agree. Like phones. I mean, it will be it's like interesting to see what you can create with a phone, but it really limits you.
It really depends on the situation. Like for example, if you're in a lockdown and you haven't really got access to that sort of equipment, then yeah, phones are probably going to be the viable option.
Mm,
But if like you've got access to the equipment, you might as well use it.
exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, my fourth question is who's your favorite actor?
Ooh, that one's a very
Yes.
difficult one. Ooh. I mean, if this was
I think yeah, actors are not really as mentioned as the products that they are featured in.
mm, yeah, if this was being filmed or not filmed, recorded years and years ago, I would have said Tom Cruise because he does all his own stunts, and I think that's just incredible. But actually, it's
Yeah.
changed. My opinion has changed. He is not my favorite actor anymore. He's up there, but I'd say my favorite actor is probably Matt Damon. I have to say, he is really
Matt Damon.
yeah.
KSI fans will KSI fans will recognize that reference.
Yeah, honestly.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I'd have to say Matt Damon. He is pretty incredible actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, for me at the moment, I haven't really got one, but I've got two: Anthony Mackie and Sebastian Stan.
Ooh.
Off camera and like when they're in interviews and stuff, they are so funny.
Hmm.
They're just like they are just the best comedic pair in
Really?
terms of. I've just been watching tons of like Anthony Mackie and Sebastian Stan compilations of more like when they're in interviews and stuff.
I need to.
Just just slagging off Tom Holland for being a child with his juice boxes and literally them just hitting on each other. It's just like
That
and
sounds
the couch,
so.
the lavish couch narrative is
Mhm.
just they're just so funny.
I mean, I need to watch an interview now. I've got to do it.
Yes. Yeah, just search up like and this is for you guys at home as well. Search up Anthony Mackie and Sebastian Stan compilation. It is so funny.
Can't wait. I'm actually
Yeah.
really excited now. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, your turn for question four.
My fourth question, yeah. So what is your least favorite part of being on a production?
Oh god. It's probably post-production. It's probably editing. Editing is just so tedious and so just mind-numbing.
Yeah,
Oftentimes it just like it I procrastinate. It's
like yeah,
just so boring.
honestly, like I feel like as well, you keep wanting to make changes to what you're creating, and then it gets to the
Yeah,
point where you've made so many changes, it could even like spiral into something that wasn't as good as it was before.
yeah,
That's where I
definitely.
get scared. I get so scared.
Hmm. My fifth and final question is I've got to think about this one.
It's
Oh god. Ah,
okay.
yeah, this is difficult.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
If there is a book series that you or like any sort of non-film media that you wish was adapted into a film or TV series, what would it be?
Ooh, I have two. I have two that I really want to become films. One of which I think is currently being turned into a film, which is exciting. So,
Which is?
so the first one, which isn't currently being turned into a film because it's quite old, is Magic Faraway Tree by Enid Blyton. I think that's those stories just really captured my imagination when I was younger, and I mean, I'd love to see that as like a film, as a big production, and if they could create that with some really big actors, I'd love to see who they put for each character.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd be very intrigued, but I doubt it's going to happen. I mean, you never know. You never know what the film industry is going to throw in your face.
Yeah, you never know.
And then the second one is A Tale of Witchcraft by Chris Colfer. That's a really, really good series, and I know The Land of Stories, which is another series he did. I think that one's being currently turned into a film. But yeah, A Tale of Witchcraft, A Tale of Witchcraft will be a really good one to see as a movie.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, and the final question of the day.
What do you want to do after education?
Oh God, you had to ask this question.
I was bound to ask it.
If I'm being completely honest, I have no clue. I literally don't know. I'm literally.
So many people don't know what they want to do.
Yeah, like I know I want to do something that is like film related, but I don't know what.
Yeah.
Like I could go into film production. I could go into video game streaming. I could like do these like a million and one things. I don't know.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's my answer.
There are so many places you could go work in the film industry. There are so many different little niche jobs, and I mean, only time will tell what kind of thing you'll want to go into.
Yeah.
Like, this happens with a lot of people. They just don't know until they've explored that industry more.
Yeah. Like I really wanted to get into streaming because of like the dawn of like Minecraft, like SMP streaming, like with the introduction of the Dream SMP, the Origins SMP, the what was it? There was another SMP with like a bunch of other streamers. I keep forgetting it. But yeah, like the introduction of those, it just really makes me want to go into streaming.
Streaming's interesting. Like it seems pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'd 100% watch.
Yeah, yay! I've got a fan.
Yeah, go Michael.
Yay.
Cool.
Okay, well, yeah, that's it. If you're listening to this and you know us personally, if you want to be a guest, just let us know. We might be able to sort some things out.
Yeah, just let us know.
If you know us, though.
Yeah, if you know us.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so that was the Production Meeting podcast. Be sure to like, subscribe, and have a good day.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening.
Goodbye.
Bye.